Greetings, friends. In this fairly recent live stream on Twitch, I baited a few refund scammers with my female character and then resumed the bait with a prolific Publishers Clearinghouse scammer who goes by the name of James Alford. After inheriting billions of dollars from her eccentric cocoa farmer, Susan Walker gently reveals that soon unemployed Jamaicans are going to be assumed to be scammers and thrown into a can for prosecution. We close with her brother Raymond Carter, Play Ray, who dazzles games with his bravado. Cheers.
Yes, I'm calling for Sam Cooper.
Ma'am, actually, yeah, this is Sam here, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, right now, due to some technical difficulties, our refund department has been closed for today. So can I get a
Okay.
good time for tomorrow? I can call you back and I can help you to get your money.
Tomorrow's a bad time for me. Why are you guys having technical difficulty?
Ma'am, like there are some network problem actually. Like tomorrow, ma'am, for the whole day you will be busy.
No, I get home at this time of the day. Somehow I
Okay,
have a
tomorrow,
feel.
ma'am, you can call.
Somehow I have a feeling it has nothing to do with technical difficulty. It's the fact that you want to go home because you're not really where you say you are, is it?
No, no, ma'am. Right. No, ma'am. Otherwise, I wouldn't be picking up your call. Tomorrow,
Okay.
ma'am, you can do one thing. Tomorrow, you can call us at the same time. You will be we will help you to get your money back tomorrow at the same time,
Nah, I'll
like
pass.
this time.
Nah, never mind. I don't care. Never mind.
Right.
I'll keep him in mind for tomorrow.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Mark Clark, please?
Yes, you're speaking to Mark Clark. How can I help you?
Mark, it's Mary Roberts. We spoke earlier while I was at work regarding a purchase made on my PayPal.
May I know your name, please?
Mary Roberts.
Mary Roberts.
That's correct.
Just allow me a moment. Let me pull up the records.
Okay, thank you.
This is the number we spoke to.
Well, my wife Mary was asking me to call. Um, did you want me to get Mary on the line?
Your Mary's email address is marystedman1955@gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, how can I help you, sir?
Would you like to talk to Mary? She asked me to call to see if you would answer.
Yes, I had a word with her. I explained everything to her, but she was not trusting me.
Oh, honey. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have you talk to her. Okay, honey. He doesn't sound like he's untrustworthy. Here, I'm gonna give you Mary. Okay. I gotta get back to work. Yeah, you talk to him. I'm not your damn receptionist.
I didn't say you were my receptionist. I was trying to tell you to call. Hello? Hello? This is Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Hi. I I didn't say I distrust you. I just was kind of it just seems awkward. It's just awkward that
Okay,
somebody
Mary,
can order something on my
let
PayPal
me
without me knowing.
Mary, let me call you on your number, okay? Please hold on. I'm giving you a call back.
Okay, thank you. That didn't sound like I don't know. Well, no, I accidentally talked to him with my Ray voice. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? This is Mary.
Okay, then speak in your original voice.
You want me to raise my voice?
Speak in your original voice.
This is
You
my
hear me?
original. This is my voice. What are you talking about?
Okay. You think I'm dumb?
Okay, I have an order that we spoke about. It was a PayPal purchase of Dogecoin. I don't know what Dogecoin is, and if I did, if it's a Bitcoin type thing, I did not purchase it. Why is it I'm being charged for it?
Okay. Do you remember what we had a word with?
I have the information here. It's $500. A purchase of $500. I don't know. I don't know. Why am I buying this? Am I being forced to buy it? I have an email from you.
What email you have received?
Okay, it's an email with a PayPal invoice.
Okay. Do you remember what we had a word about?
Yeah, about me calling you when I get home at 7:30. But it's early. It's not close to 4:30.
Okay. Okay, miss. I'm so sorry. I thought I was speaking to someone else. Just hold on.
Right. I think you have the wrong Mary. I'm a different Mary.
Um,
The email address you read to me
I
isn't
will.
mine.
I got your point, miss. You told me that you will reach your home around 7:30, right?
Right. But I talked to my boss and I said, look, I have a personal matter that I need to take care of. Since I worked extra hours last week, may I leave early? And he said yes, and that's why I'm calling you. I was able to leave work earlier.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I got your point, miss. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I thought I was talking about some other matter. I have another customer who is facing the same problem.
Oh
She
wow.
got an email for $700.
Yeah, mine's 500.
Yes. So we are facing this issue. I got this customer. I got three customers in today who are facing the same issue,
Wow. What's going on?
and two ish. Yeah, I'll explain you. Two issues has been resolved, and we will resolve the second issue. I mean your issue as well. So
Oh,
have you
right.
reached
Okay.
home? Is your cell phone is in your hand?
Yeah, I'm at home. I've just turned
Okay.
on my I just turned on my computer.
Okay. Do one thing. Just open Google on your computer.
Okay. Okay, Google Chrome is open.
Now type it over there on the top search bar where you see the search bar where you type the website
Yes.
www.ultraviewer.net.
Can you spell that for me? I don't know that site.
Sure, sure. You need to type www dot
Okay, www dot
ultra U as an umbrella,
use an umbrella.
L as in London,
L is in London.
T as in Thomas,
T is in Thomas.
R as in Romeo,
R is in Romeo.
A as in Apple,
A is in Apple.
V as in Victor,
V is in Victor.
I as in Indiana,
I is in Indiana.
E as in Edward,
E is in Edward.
R as in Romeo.
R is in Romeo.
I'm I'm sorry. I need to correct myself. You wrote ultra V as in Victor, I as in Indiana, E as in Edward, then W as in whiskey,
Okay, W is in whiskey. Okay.
E as in Edward,
E is in Edward.
R as in Romeo again.
R is in Romeo. Oh, Ultra Viewer. Okay, now I now see what you're saying.
Ultraviewer.net.
.net. Okay.
Press enter.
Okay, it looks like it's opening up a website. It says Ultra
Right.
Viewer
You
remote desktop software.
Yeah, there must be a green color box says download. Click on it.
Um, yes, I see it. Download. Click on it. Okay.
Right. Then do you know how to install it?
No, I don't.
Okay. Then do you see a pop-up comes up from the bottom left? Says ultraviewer.setup.exe. Do you see that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Double click on it.
Okay. I use the right button or the left button.
You need to click on left button.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now it says open file, security warning. Do you want to run this file?
Click on run.
Okay.
Or click on yes.
Now it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your
Click on yes.
device? Okay.
Click on yes.
Okay. Now it says set up UltraViewer. Select destination location. Where should
Click
UltraViewer
on
be
next.
installed?
Click on next.
Oh, next. Now it says start. Select start menu folder. Where should setup place the
Okay.
program shortcuts?
Click on next.
Next. Select additional tasks. Which additional tasks
Click
should be
on next.
performed? Click on next. Ready to install. Setup is now ready to
Click
begin
on next.
installing UltraViewer on your computer. Oh, okay. Oh, now it's installing.
Is it installing?
It says extracting files.
Okay. Just wait. It will get installed in few seconds.
Okay. Now it says completing the UltraViewer setup wizard.
There will be an option finish. Click on finish.
Okay. Okay, now I see a program window. It says allow remote control. Please tell your partner
There
following ID and
there must be
password.
an ID and the password. Yeah, there must be an ID and the password. Give me that.
Yes. Where are you located, by the way?
Miss, we are in New Jersey, the headquarters of PayPal.
Oh, wow.
Computer.
Okay, open up PayPal.
Right.
Okay. Oh, let me. I gotta clear my throat. I have a slight cold. I'm sorry.
If you want, you can have a glass of hot water or warm water.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. I'll be right back, sweetie. I just need to clear my
Take your
throat.
time.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, so I was able to save that. He's in Delhi, India. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, PayPal's headquartered in California. That I do know.
Okay, I'm back. I just needed to get some water.
Great, miss. Take your time if you want to have it.
Okay, I'm logged into my PayPal.
Okay, please check. Is there any fraud charges into your PayPal or not?
Um, nothing that I don't recognize. Going back to
Okay, please check it twice, miss.
how
I
far
would really appreciate it.
how far back? Because this goes back a month. That's June 7th. Do I look for a specific date?
Miss, just check it in a week, in the past week or a month.
Oh, okay.
May I know
Yeah, I
when you
don't.
received that email?
I received it today, early today.
Today. So no issues, just check in the past week.
Okay, I don't see anything for that for $500.
Okay. If it's not about $500, do you see any unauthorized charge by any
No,
amount?
no, those are what I see there are things that I purchased and my husband may have purchased.
Okay, just allow me a moment.
Okay.
Just give me one quick moment, miss.
Okay. So you mentioned there were other people that were affected, but you said, but two people you helped, but was there one person you couldn't help?
Miss, I'll explain you what happened is a
Okay.
lady, her name is also Mary.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
I got confused between you and her. She got a charge of $697. Okay, what happened is what I did is she was using a Chase Bank. What I did is I blocked the charge from her bank account so that she'll not get any charge into her bank account. And she knows the person who is using her PayPal. Okay, so she blocked that person from her PayPal and her money got safe and secure.
Oh, wow. That's good to hear.
Yeah, so she got very happy that her information is safe and secure.
Well, you're kind of like a hero. That's nice to know.
Miss, actually what happens is at this point of time in United States, most of the organizations are doing, they call people and ask their personal information like their social security number, their email address, and customer gave in some kind of offers. Like I'll give you an example. I'm calling you, Mary, that I'm giving you a new credit card with a limit of $1,000 or $2,000 and $10,000. Okay. In this glitch, you gave me your debit card numbers or credit card numbers to add with them, and you giving me your social security number, and that company misuses your information. And
Oh,
this what
wow.
happened with the other Mary is someone created a new PayPal account with her information and made this kind of fraud order.
Wow, that sounds
And
pretty bad.
yes, right. And earlier I was working in Amazon. As I told you, I was in PayPal from past 3.5 years. With the Amazon as well, the person is doing the same. They're making fraud accounts and placing fraud orders. They're just
Well,
using customers' information and creating fraud orders like anything, $500, $1,000. And what happened is PayPal just started a virtual card, like you can shop anywhere. And the, the hackers, what hackers are doing is they're buying virtual credit cards using customers' information.
what's a hacker? I've
So
always
that,
heard of I've always heard of that term on TV, but I never quite understood. What do they sounds like someone who takes a weapon and hacks at something to make it cut up.
no, no, no. It's not about any arms or weapons there. It's about stealing your information. It's a direct case of identity theft. It's not about any arms or any weapons
Why do they call them hackers? Why don't they just call them thieves?
because they hack your information. That's
Oh,
why we call them hacker.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
are you onto your PayPal?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So now what you need to do is come onto your main PayPal page.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at my main page.
Okay, just allow me a moment. And I need to ask you, do you see anywhere, I need to ask you, what are the mode of payment you always use to shop on Amazon,
Well, with
on
Amazon,
PayPal?
well, if I want to buy something on Amazon, I typically
I'm sorry, I
will.
was talking about PayPal.
Oh, PayPal. Uh, PayPal. I don't use PayPal very much, but my husband does, which is why we have those transactions. Um,
Okay,
the
so
the
just check your,
but
I'm
with
sorry, go ahead.
PayPal, PayPal. Sometimes I'll use PayPal to buy something from eBay because if something goes bad or wrong, I can get my money back.
Okay, so please, all credit or debit cards is associated with your PayPal. Please check
But
once.
well, it's my Cyprus Credit Union is this one. What did you want me
Is
to
there
check?
any card is there any credit card or debit card associated with your PayPal account?
Well, this Visa credit card is. It's from Capital One.
Okay, and is there any debit card?
For Cyprus Credit Union, there is my bank card.
Oh, okay, that is a debit card, right?
Yes.
So please check your debit card as well. Is there any unauthorized transaction in your bank card, in your bank account, in your credit union, as you said?
Okay. Well, I'd have to log into my bank for that.
Sure. And make sure, Miss, please do not share any of your information over the call because this is a recorded line. If by any chance the server got any confidential information by capturing by me, I'll lose my job.
Oh, you mean you don't want my password? You mean?
No, any of your information like your card numbers, your username and the passwords, your
Well,
OTP, anything like that.
my username is
I'm not
Mary
allowed to
Robert.
ask you anything.
My
No, I
username
don't
is
need
Mary
that, miss. I
Roberts,
don't need that.
1983, and my password
Miss,
password is AC11332020. Okay, I'm logged into my bank.
miss, you just need to check if there is any fraud account, fraud transaction
No,
associated with your credit union or not.
no, I don't see anything there.
Okay, just allow me a moment. Let me check.
Okay. So why did you leave Amazon to go to work for PayPal?
Miss, when I was working in Amazon, they asked me to relocate. I was in New Jersey. They asked me to relocate to Ohio. I was not able to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I can understand that.
And it took a long to travel to Ohio from New Jersey. So that's why I left the company.
I see.
Just give me one more minute. Let me see what best I can do for you.
Okay.
Now, Miss, can you please check any transfers in your credit union? Is there any amount has been tried to transfer or not?
Well, it would show up here if it did, and I don't see anything.
No, if there will be any that will transfers.
Any kind of any kind of activity appears
I
in
mean,
my. It would appear as
okay,
a line item in my registry.
okay, that's also makes sense. Open PayPal now.
Right? What do you want me to do with PayPal?
Miss, just allow me a moment. What I'm doing is, first of all, we are securing your PayPal. Like as I told you that we saved customers the other Mary's Chase account,
Oh,
right?
okay.
We will save your PayPal. We will secure your information. So just allow me a moment.
Okay. I'm gonna set the phone down. My kitty Boofus needs to go outside.
Sure, you can just leave everything as it is.
Okay.
If you want to do some work, you can do that.
Okay.
I'll call your name when I need you. Okay?
Okay. I'm just letting my cat outside. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Yeah, I think he's casing me out to see what he wants to steal and how he wants to steal it. Yeah, he'll summon me. No, it's the other way around. I summon them. You want to have Bootifus or Boofus, kitty, come here, Boofus, Boofus. He's up on his cabinet, so. Hey, Pierogi, how's it going? We're on the phone with a PayPal scammer. He's seen my bank and he's seen my PayPal account and he's casing me out to see what he wants to steal. Chappie had a big score today. She shut down a Chase bank account that had a lot of scammer funds in them. So she interrupted a huge checking account that was being used for nefarious purposes. Yeah, it's using the iPhone's facial recognition to mimic 56 um, the the facial recognition has 56 face morphs. So if I open my mouth, it shows jaw open and a percentage. It's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to let my kitty cat outside.
Yeah, great. Miss, just give me 1 or 2 more minutes. I'll
Okay.
see what best I can do for you. What I'm doing here right now is I'm generating a system ID. I'm generating a system ID so that
Okay.
we can send a request to that ID so that if you will get any charge in future onto your PayPal, like any 300, 400, 500, 700, that charge will not occur without your permission.
Okay.
PayPal will
Fine.
call you to ask you that is a discharge made by your side. If you will allow, then only that charge will occur on your statement, on your PayPal statement. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, just okay, come on the PayPal main screen.
Yeah, I'm on PayPal on the main screen.
Do you see any option activity over there?
Yes, right there.
What do you see over?
Well, we were looking at this earlier. These are transactions that that I'm
Just
already
allow me a
aware.
moment.
I'm already aware of them. I expect to see this.
Okay. Now come on the PayPal main screen.
Okay.
Now, do you see any option send or request at the top?
Well, there's send, request, and donate.
Send, request, donate. Yeah, click on send over there. I'll tell you
Send.
what you need to do.
Okay. Why
Now,
am
I'm
I?
giving you an. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. I gotta open the door for my kitty. I'll be right back. Okay, just a moment.
Sure. Take your time.
Okay, so this guy is going to literally try to get me to send some money to an email address. This is my cousin Ray animation. So I gotta work on his teeth. They're too bright. They're kind of glowing. And then when I play Uncle Dan, I can do it from here. So now I'm Uncle Dan.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what are you having me do for send?
Miss, what I'm doing right now is we are sending a request with the verification code here to the manager to a system generated ID. Okay, so that if you'll get any charge under that amount, that will be blocked. Okay,
I don't understand. Say that again.
I'm saying if you will get any charge onto your statement under that, I'll give you a verification. Okay, first of all, let me complete the procedure. You
I,
can till then you can grab. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't understand what you're doing. I need to cancel an existing transaction that I can't see on my PayPal. There's a
Miss,
$500.
first of all, Miss, first of all, we are securing your information here. Okay,
Uh,
our motive is to secure your information so that we will not get any charge in future because we cannot see that $500 charge onto your statement, onto your PayPal account anywhere.
Okay, my thinking is
Okay,
I would like to cancel the account, and then I'm gonna cancel my PayPal account since it was
okay,
obviously
you
have
want to
secure.
cancel your PayPal account?
Right. What I'd like to do, cancel the $500. Once I see it's canceled, I'll send the money to my bank, and then I'll close the PayPal account.
Okay. First of all, I'm giving you an email address. Do you see where in your front, just type the email address over there.
What am I typing?
There is a blank in front of you. There must be a blank. J as in Juliet.
Hold on. What am I sending money to them for?
Miss, you're not sending any money. We are sending a request.
Okay, but when you
Okay,
click
you're
on,
not sending.
if I put in an email address and click on next, it's going to ask me how much money to send to them. I've done it before.
Miss, you have done it before on the very next screen when you will enter the amount. There we will
Right.
enter the verification code, not the amount. I'm also a PayPal customer. I also use PayPal. Then I know how we can send the money and how we can send a request. You don't need to worry, not a single penny gonna deduct from your account.
Okay.
Okay?
What do I type for
You
the
can
email
check the
address?
yeah, J as in Juliet.
Yes, I've clicked on it. Now it's got, it's wanting me to type a dollar amount.
Okay, just hold on here.
Like I said, I've done this before. The process you're taking
Miss,
me through, the process you're taking me through is how you send money to a person by their email address. I've done it with my
I
brother. I've
got your
done it.
point, Miss. I got your point, but this at the email address I just gave you, this is not a person, this is not a PayPal account. This is a system generated ID. On this, the money will not get sent. On this, we are sending a request. The procedure is the same. I know the procedure is the same. But on this account, the money will not be sent. We are sending a request with a verification code. Okay?
Okay. Okay, so then we can send a
Yeah.
pen.
It's
Let's send a penny.
no miss. If you will send a penny, that will
Oh,
not be the blockage amount.
okay. How about a dollar?
Miss, you got a charge of $1. You
I
got
can.
$500, right?
You want me to, honey? I'm already paying 500. Why would I send 500 more?
Miss, listen to me. Listen to me. You're not. I explained you just right now that you're not paying anything. Once the procedure will be complete, you can check your balance. Not a single penny gonna deduct.
Okay, so
Okay, just stay on the same screen. Let me
type.
confirm my words again. Let me check into the system, my system, that the money will gonna deduct or not. As I am sure that it will not gonna deduct, as you were saying that you have went through the same procedure you always do. Let me check it again. Let me clear it from my end also. Just give me a
Well,
few more seconds. Do not touch anything on your screen, okay?
okay.
Yeah, please hold on. Okay, miss. Are you on the same screen?
Um, well, the screen I'm on is asking me to type. I put in $500, and then it's now asking me to put the recipient's name and their country.
Right, right. Miss, first of all, I need to inform you. I need to clear your doubt. I just checked with the manager. It says that it must be giving you a dollar sign, right?
What are you saying?
Where you where you entered the $500, there must be a dollar sign, right?
Yeah, there's a dollar sign.
Yes, I just checked with the manager that customer has a doubt if she will follow the same procedure like she always used to send money into her bank to someone. If the money, if we do the same procedure, the money will get deducted or not. My manager scolded me that he explained me that this is a system generated ID. In this procedure, money will not get deducted from anywhere, from your
Okay.
PayPal, from your bank account, or from anywhere. So you don't need to worry for that. You just need to enter the name. Now, what
Okay.
you can do is once we will send the request, the system will automatically, you don't need to touch anything before I'll ask you. The system will give you a system, the screen will give you a confirmation number. That will be a big confirmation number in alphabetical and numerical. So just go
Okay.
ahead and grab a pen and a paper so that you can note down that, because at the end of the call, I will ask you that.
Okay. I have pen and paper already.
Okay, go ahead. And what you need to do right now, what options you see on your screen?
Continue or cancel.
Okay, please hold on.
Okay.
Miss, until I'll ask you, you don't need to touch anything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Miss, do you have any smartphone with you right now, like in which you have a camera?
And I don't have a camera on my smartphone. It's not a smartphone. It's a flip phone.
Okay, you don't have a camera in that.
No.
Do you have any tablet or something? But
No.
I just need something in which you can click a picture.
Um,
You
why
can
do I
ask your
need?
husband to
He's
whom I
back.
was speaking to.
He went back to work.
Oh, so you can check your house. Is there anything in which you can click a picture?
I have a Polaroid camera.
I'm sorry?
I have a Polaroid camera that we use every now and then.
Okay, can you click a picture in that?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, then go ahead and grab that.
Okay. It's asking me what is that payment for.
Okay, now you just need to select, what do you see on the top of your screen?
Well, it's giving me a choice, what I want to take the money from, either from my PayPal balance, my credit union, or my Visa card.
Okay, then you can see over there, click on, what do you see now?
Well, I'm getting ready to take a picture, okay?
Okay, click on stay logged in. There must be an option stay logged in.
Okay, it takes a few minutes for the photo to dry out.
Okay, no issues, miss. Click on next.
I'll click on next, okay? Now it's saying it's going to pay $1,000.
Absolutely not, miss. This is just the code. Click, come at the bottom of your screen.
I'm going to check my balance. Hold on.
Definitely, miss, you can check.
Okay, so you're right. It didn't really send it. Okay, so I'll do another one.
I told you, miss. We haven't made any request. You press the back arrow, I guess. Click on send.
Okay, and then put that person's email address in again.
Right. You have to type it again. I guess you press the back arrow.
Okay.
Just
And
hold
then
on.
send, and then and you want to send $1,000?
Yeah, just a request of $1,000.
Okay. Okay, $1,000.
Now enter the name. Enter the name now. Jacqueline Gitonga.
Yeah, I got it. And then click continue. And
Right.
just
Sending it to a friend.
To a friend, and use my
Click on
PayPal
next.
balance.
Come at the bottom.
I sent $1,000 to Jacqueline Gitonga.
Just hold on. Click on go to summary.
Go to summary. Okay. I just got a text message on my phone asking me if I want to approve $500 to Jacqueline.
$500.
That was the first one we sent.
Okay. Click on go to summary.
But okay, on my phone it's asking me to approve or disapprove it.
Click on approve. Just apply approve.
Why
Whatever they were asking, click.
Okay, it's looking like I'm sending money. I'm getting.
Absolutely not, miss. Once you will reply on that, you can check your balance.
See, my PayPal balance went down.
Miss, you can, once you will apply on that text message, it will be back. You can reply on the text message first.
I had $1,927 in my PayPal account. Now it's $927.
Miss, that will be back in just 1 second. First of all, you have to reply on it.
I'm hitting deny. Deny.
No, miss, you don't need to hit on deny, miss. You don't need to hit on deny.
My PayPal balance went down by $1,000.
Absolutely not, miss. It will not go down.
Dumbo, look at this. Look, okay. I had $1,927 in my PayPal account. Now I only have $927. That meant I sent the money.
Okay.
I'm denying both. Deny.
Miss, you don't need to deny it. If you will
It's,
deny, you will appear, that charge will appear onto your statement.
it's denied. I'm gonna get my money back in 2 to 4 hours. I'm not sending money to somebody I don't know.
Miss, you are not sending any money. Once the procedure will be complete, the money will be back into your PayPal balance. Trust me in that.
Okay, I'm getting a text message. They want me to call my bank. Can I help? I'm not gonna hang up. I'm just gonna dial it.
Miss,
Okay.
Miss, you don't need to call your bank right now.
Yes, I do.
Okay, listen to me.
They said it's urgent.
Listen to me. First of
Be
all,
quiet. Be quiet.
Help you?
Hi, is this Cyprus Credit Union accounts payable?
How can I help you?
Yes, is this Cyprus Credit Union?
This is Cypress, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out if I'm sending money. I have my PayPal account open, and it's looking like I might be sending money out, and I'm getting text messages. And I've denied the transactions. I just need to know
Okay, let me just open your account.
Okay.
Can you give me your last name
Roberts, Roberts.
and the last four numbers
Of my checking account,
of your checking account?
5391.
Oh, okay, it looks like PayPal is making a couple of transfers, one of
Okay,
500, then another of $1,000.
Okay, I need to decline those. I don't want to send the money.
Okay, yes, it looks like we sent you a text as well, ma'am. Okay, those have both been denied, but yes, you are about to send money twice. Do you know that person?
No, I don't. Thank you for helping me.
Okay, you have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hello, are you there?
I'm here, Miss.
Okay, I just confirmed with my bank that I was about to send
Miss,
$1,500.
listen to me.
I'm not paying
Listen to
money.
me, Miss.
I
Listen.
already have a $500 payment that I need to cancel. Can't you just simply cancel it and not charge
Miss,
me?
Miss, listen to me. Listen to me. Your bank will say that this money gonna transfer, but you will see the money will not gonna deduct once the procedure will be complete.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense
Miss,
at
you are
all.
getting, Miss, I till the time I will show you the complete money into your PayPal. I will
No,
be on the line with you. I will be on
no,
the line with you. I'm not going anywhere.
I don't believe you.
Don't worry, Miss. You don't need to worry for anything. I'm on the line with you. Not a single penny gonna deduct from your account.
Okay,
Okay, so trust me. Trust me. Please
okay.
repeat the procedure again.
If you can tell me what time it is in New Jersey, I'll do it. What time is it in New
I'm
Jersey?
sorry,
Where are you? You're in New Jersey, you said.
Miss. Your voice is going in and out. Can you please repeat it? What you were saying,
What time is it in New Jersey?
Miss? You're asking the time in New Jersey right now.
Yeah, you don't know, so you're not in New Jersey.
No, Miss. It's 7:06 here. It's 7 past 6.
Okay, so what is New Jersey's, Utah, where I live, is called the Beehive State. What state is New Jersey known for? What kind of state?
Miss, I've been recently shifted. What question you're asking? It's not a good thing for me.
Okay, so Nevada is known as the Silver State. Utah is known as the Beehive State. What state is New Jersey known as? It's on your license plate. You can't tell me
Miss,
you're in New Jersey and you don't know. It's well known.
Miss, you're asking that New Jersey is as a garden state, right?
Yeah, you said it way too late. Um,
Miss,
honey,
Miss, actually,
who
your
are you?
voice is going in and out.
No, it isn't, honey. You're not who
Miss,
you say you
you
are.
thinking,
I don't
Miss,
trust you. I don't trust
you were
you.
thinking I'm not in New Jersey.
PayPal's headquarters isn't in New Jersey either. You got that way off.
Miss, there are so many branches of PayPal.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
there's a small branches of PayPal in New
you're a
Jersey as well.
you're a
There are two
dirty,
headquarters.
you're a filthy scumbag from India pretending to be someone you're not. You're
Miss,
a pig.
if I'll be in India, Miss, if
You're a
I'll be in India, I won't be able to call you.
yeah, you're a filthy pig in Delhi, India. You're in Delhi, India, aren't you? Why can't you just
Miss,
deal
it's
with
nothing like that.
Why can't you just get a job and deal with real people and do honest work and not this thieving? You're a filthy thief.
Miss, just do one thing. Just complete the procedure once. I'll show you the complete money into your PayPal. Okay? Trust me in this.
I'm logging out. You're a loser. You really are. How about the bank call you and you can convince them?
Miss, it's not a matter of your bank. It's a matter of your PayPal.
How did you get to work today? Did you walk or did you get a ride?
Miss, can you please log in into your PayPal?
What does your mother think of you? Do you even talk to your mother? Because if I was your mother, I wouldn't talk to you. My, your father probably won't talk to you. As far as I'm concerned, you're nothing but a lowly servant. Someone who's doing other people's biddings. You're a servant.
Miss, log in into your PayPal once.
अपना खोल रखा है थारी बहन को चोदू माँ का लोड़ा ना हो तो कड़े बन रहा तेरा मोर बनाऊ मैं बहन की लोड़ा ना हो तो चल बहन चोद भाग जाए कुत्ता बहन का लोड़ा रंडी का बच्चा
Oh my goodness, sounds like somebody just called something nasty. What is wrong with you? Why can't you just get a regular job, one that's honest? You Googled what state is New Jersey. It's not that hard. You had to Google the time. You're pathetic.
Miss, can you please log in into PayPal?
Yeah, I'll log into PayPal. Okay, so I'm going to log into PayPal. I'm going to transfer some money to my bank. $927. I'm gonna do 927.83 in fact. Okay, now my PayPal money is safe, see? Now no one can steal money from my PayPal because I transferred all of it to my bank. What do you think? That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah, it says 0.00. I'll see that money in my bank tomorrow. It says it'll take a day, but I can wait a day. Thank you for tipping me off that it was your idea. I thought maybe he's trying to show me I can move the money to a safer location. So that's what I did. And then the other $1,500 I'll get returned because I declined them on my phone. Well, I'm logged out safely. And that person's email address that you gave me is going to be reported to the FBI. Hello? Mark?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Miss, I'm fine right now, but if you will not complete the procedure, I will lose my job.
You will lose your job. Honey, all I did, I told you I was going to transfer all my money to my bank account and close the PayPal. You said that was a good idea. Why would you lose your job over that?
Miss, because I have to complete the procedure.
There's no need to anymore. I'm closing my PayPal. There's no way that Bitcoin will come out of it anymore. Thank you for helping me. You should be commended, appreciated for the good work.
Hello?
Honey, why did you hang up? I was calling to thank you for your help.
Miss, you're not doing anything. That's why I hung up.
Okay, what is it you want me to do? I did the best possible thing. The email was telling me $500 was being paid out from my PayPal.
Log in into your PayPal. Log in into your PayPal once.
Okay. Can you hold for just a second? I do need to get another glass of water, okay?
Take your time.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, don't get the impression that I do not like India or I have negativity towards Indians. My job at work, most of my coworkers live and work in India. I love India. We have some new viewers here, and I don't want to give the false impression that I'm racist against India. I am further from that. Okay, I have Indian friends. I would love to go to India. So don't get me wrong. I do put pressure on these scammers though. So to me, an American scammer is just as dirty as an Indian scammer. It's the fact that they're scammers. It's not the fact that they're India. I do rub into India. I do rub their location into them because it's telling them I know where they are because I can locate them if they connect to my machine. Okay, well, let's see what we can move on to. I'm going to try to call back the original scammer that I had an appointment with. Actually, I think it's time I call James Alford.
Susan needs to break up with James. Yeah, he's probably crying under his desk. So according to James, yesterday we had our will and testament closing. Yeah, James Alford is a PCH scammer that has fallen for a lot of grooming on my part. So I just sent him a text saying, "Hi James, call me. It's urgent." No, he never really got it straight. He eventually claimed that he was in one of the other cars surrounding the accident, which is a line of crap. So, pretty bad. And then it went from a broken knee to a strained knee. Okay, honey, sorry about that. I've been getting calls like crazy all day.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, so how are you doing, honey?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling better. How are you doing?
Well, I got some news for you. I am no longer bound by any terms or control of that legacy attorney staff that was keeping me from doing what I want with my money.
Okay, so your party?
Partied hard, but I have to tell you, honey, I wish you could have come because I met someone else. His name is Barry, and he's gonna be my man. I guess I dressed just the right way, and he hustled up to me last night, and he whisked me off of my feet, and he pounded me like there was no tomorrow, like at least 6 times. I'm still hurting from it. We're gonna get married on
Wow.
Friday. We're getting married on Monday.
So you dumped me like that, sweetheart?
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you, but that wreck you said you were in, I don't know, James. Walter literally tried to visit you twice over the last 4 days, and he's constantly. Have you been home at all in the last 5 days?
By my brothers.
What?
I'm by my brother's house.
Okay, so you haven't gone to your house at all in the past 5 days.
That was an old address I gave to you, darling, because I didn't want you to send the ambulance to me. That's why I gave you one of my old address.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's what
Well,
it is, you know?
okay. You told me it was your address, and I
I
believed you.
used to live there. I used to live there, but I no longer live there. But I thought you were gonna send an ambulance for me, but that's why I didn't want to
Okay.
tell you where exactly.
Okay.
So, how was your day going?
What's that?
How was your day going?
Really good. I'm a multi-billionaire. I got most of the inheritance.
Oh, you did?
Yep. I'm a multi-billionaire. I had
So
all my
when
money.
are you gonna?
All my money is now in the hands of Goldman Sachs. I have $4.6 billion in the bank.
Okay. And so what are you saying? You don't need this money anymore? That's what you're
Nah,
saying?
it's pennies. Maybe we can donate it to someone. What do you have any ideas? A charity we can send it to?
Not at the moment. No.
I think we should pick a charity. Um, it's probably much
I
easier
feel
just to.
so bad. I feel so bad right now, sweetheart. I'm telling you.
Why?
I'm really
You should feel
I'm
happy for me.
really
You should be really happy
I'm
for me.
happy for you, but it's just the past couple of days I've been so down, you know. I'm
Why are you
happy for
down?
you that you're and now you break the sad news to me. No wonder I've been calling you all weekend and can't get a hold of you.
Yeah, well, I had to get ready for the party. It was wild. You really missed out. It was something else. We had all kinds of stars there. Ray blew up his big bomb. Everybody loved it. Ray got pissed because he
He
only
told
got Ray got how much He only got like $78 from my dad's inheritance, because he was not. My dad did not like him.
What?
Yeah. So I just to be
So
nice to
what did
just to be
Heather
nice to my brother Ray, I gave him $100 bill and told him to keep to himself.
get? So what did Heather get?
Heather got, and this was the funniest part, she got a bill. My dad billed her for $67. She threw a fit. She said, "This is bullshit." And she said, "I did not grow up in this household to be charged $67 for a piece of china that I broke when I was 5 years old."
So
And
you got most of the inheritance?
well, I was kind of turning red because my brother Robert, he goes, "Shoot, shoot, hey, where's my money?" He got like $10. And then I got 4.6 billion, and they all looked at me and they were mad. And I said, "I can loan you guys some money."
My God,
I
I
loaned
can't
Robert.
believe with all
I paid for
with
Robert's
all
plane.
this.
I paid for Robert's plane ticket back. Heather, she wouldn't even accept anything. I said, "I'll pay your bill, sis," and she said, "No, forget it." And I go, "Do you want me to get um you want me to get a needle for another dictator? May that cheer you up?" And she said, "Screw you, sis," and she left. Ray he's still happy. He didn't get that much. He's rich anyways. He's a college professor, inventor.
Mhm. I wish I was there to cheer you on your success, sweetheart. I'm very sorry I missed out on this.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna marry you. You would be part of this 4.6 billion.
It's not about your money at all because I have my money. It's
I
the
don't know
bond
though.
that we share.
Now that you're hobbled, I don't know if you'd be a very good lay in bed. So I don't know if I would enjoy sex with you because you're hobbled, your knees twisted, and you wouldn't be able to perform.
Oh, no, my knees are good. I'm
Now
getting on better now.
Barry's got it. He's got it. He's like 67 years old, but he's still pretty sexy.
Wow. I need to find that guy and get him off the earth. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, well, I think my heart's in it because Barry's a good person. You know what he does for a
Okay.
living? You know what he does for a living?
What?
He's part of an FBI foreign counterterrorism squad. I guess I guess he was behind some of the arrests that were made in Jamaica this past 4 months over I think they were called lottery scams.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's responsible for the arrest of 4 or 5 Jamaicans that were bilking money out of residents out of New York and one in Florida.
Oh, first I'm hearing about that.
Yeah, it's totally weird why these scammers in Jamaica were making these old people think that they won the lottery. It was crazy.
So you still do that for a living?
Yeah, he does. In fact, they're getting ready to set up a huge outfit, and I think it's called what's the name of that? He told me in a note. Something Kingston, Jamaica is what he called it. They're getting ready
No, so
they're getting ready to set up a huge. It's supposed to be undercover, but they're going to have U.S. forces are going to be building up there, and they're going to crack down on some of those Jamaican scammers.
so you're gonna be in Jamaica soon.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I won't touch that place. I love what Jamaica looks like. The beaches on one side of it look gorgeous, but no, what he goes in is with they pack it in with the CIA. They got some FBI. They got the U.S. military. They're probably gonna have martial law in Jamaica for the next 10 years. It's about time. That country has been an uproar U.S. Marshals are going to be there. All I know is anybody in the Kingston area, if you're unemployed, they're going to be suspected of being a scammer. And
Wow.
they're gonna just start busting them. They're gonna apparently they're not gonna even get a court date. They're just gonna throw them in prison, like Abu Ghraib, but a different kind.
Mhm. Wow. It's the
Yeah,
first time I saw it on the news for a while, but I didn't know it was something happening for real.
well, no, you're not supposed to say anything because this is high intel. This is
Mhm.
stuff I'm not supposed to say. But I figured you were a good friend.
Okay.
And
I'm not a scammer, so
I know
good to
that.
let me
Well,
know.
you're in New York anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm sorry to hear about what happened at your party with everybody else, you know.
No, they'll live. I mean, Heather probably had the worst attitude, but she'll come around. When it comes her birthday, I'll send her a Facebook message saying, "Okay, which kind of syringe do you want next, sis?" There's many dictators that I'm sure we can get use syringes from. Um, she's really sick like that. Robert, he's Robert and Ray. He's still here in Salt Lake City. He's banging some more chicks at his hotel room, and then he's got to get back to Seattle.
So who invited this guy to your party? Was the FBI's at your party?
No, this guy came in. He was a friend of an acquaintance of one of my cousins who just happened to have ties to the family. I didn't expect him to be there because I haven't seen him since I was a teenager. He was a real pimply guy, so I didn't expect much. But once I saw him at the party, it's kind of an instant click. Um, it wasn't until around 7 this morning that he told me what he did for a living. I said, you really in part of a terrorism task force. He showed me his badge and everything, and then that's when he told me about their big the big storming of Jamaica. I said, why? I go, because I honestly didn't realize Jamaica was as bad as it was. I always thought Jamaica was like a resort. And I like, I grew up with Bob
Well,
Marley. I love Bob Marley.
yeah, I listen to Bob Marley.
Right. So he showed me pictures. He showed me pictures of these lottery scam victims that they uncover, and it's pretty bad. They had one old couple. They apparently were a victim of these lottery scammers, and they had lost a lot of money to them, and they were now trying to
Wow.
get some of it back by being mules. Excuse me, I clear my throat. Anyways, somebody supposedly sent them money, but they didn't. It was an empty box, and they almost was killed by two thugs that showed up because they didn't believe them. It was crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. So how do
But
these people fall for these scams and they don't enter anything? I don't understand.
I don't know. Well,
And these scams
the lottery scam, I don't know how it works, but it isn't something that they entered.
oh,
I think they were just chosen. It's really, really interesting. So what they just basically
well,
said, what he basically said was, now that the lottery scams have fallen, they're going to move on to the other types of similar scams that run out of Jamaica, and they're not going to really they're not going to really exercise any form of judgment. They're just going to blanket the area, capture as many unemployed Jamaicans, and throw them in the can, basically, and then they'll deal with them one
uh,
by one.
well,
Pretty much martial law takeover. He
yeah,
asked
I
me if
saw it
if
in,
it,
I don't know if it's in Venezuela where they detain like 2,000 guys, you know, they just go in. It's like the same thing you're saying. They go in and they
Yeah,
arrest them and have the martial laws, you know.
right. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
You know, you can say anything to me, sweetheart. It's confidential because what are you telling me about your past with that
Oh
guy?
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, Bradley?
that's really between, yeah, Brad. That's really between you and me because
Oh well,
um
I plan to write a book about that because there is there is a they haven't been able to prove that we us kids actually did Brad in. So I could get away with a book on Amazon. How I faced and struggled with a drug user and ultimately disposed of him and sold him to drug dealers. A Susan Walker
yeah.
story.
How would you publish a book? And they find Brad? They didn't find Brad.
No, they didn't, but I would indicate through student innuendo that I actually figured out how to sell them to the very people he was addicted to their products. And so in a way
He's still
I was doing payback for Bradley.
so he's still reported missing up to date.
Yeah, it's an unsolved mystery. So that's why it's so ingenious that we actually were able to we burned him and then burned him and burned him again and then we crushed him into a fine white powder and then we divvied it up and sold it to his local drug dealers and that went up the chain. So that to this date, people are snorting Bradley.
Yeah, I know the story. I know the story with you and Heather and how you and Heather punch each other and everything.
Right. Well, yeah, we have had a big. You should have seen us at the party. We got into a fist fight because I had all the money.
Ooh,
So, well, Heather started it. She lunged for my throat. So I ducked away and I hit her hand with a big salad spoon. I went whack. She started to cry. And then Robbie, for some reason, just decided to pull my hair. And I said, "Stop pulling my hair!" And Ray punched Robert. And then he elbowed poor Heather in the face, causing her nose to bleed. It was pretty bad. I finally just said, "You guys, we're fighting just like we were little kids."
so
And
did you guys stay extra day at the hotel or you came home? Are you home now?
yeah, I'm home. I had quite a night with Barry, and I'm just relaxing and getting getting my energy back after a long night. Is
I
that a
feel bad.
doggy? Is that a doggy in the background?
Yeah, it's a Chihuahua.
Oh, Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are cute.
Yeah, my brother' wife has a Chihuahua.
Oh wow. All right.
So
Well,
what's your plans now? Forward,
um,
sweetheart. What is your plan
I'm gonna
for the rest?
finish. I'm gonna put in at least 6 more months at the critical care nurse, and I'm gonna start training Penelope. She's a new graduate of the University of Utah. She's got through most of her medical school. She's gonna take on most of my responsibilities, and then I'm going to I'm gonna do an early retirement.
Sweet.
So I don't really have anything
Very
planned. I am gonna probably become help out with some of the animal shelters that are gonna close here, and then if there's any kids or sick children, I'll do make
Remember
a
that
wish for them.
remember that little boy you said you were gonna donate money to?
No, he died. He died.
Oh my God.
Right. We weren't able to get the money to him quick enough. The problem with that was he was he was he was slated to get an experimental bone marrow treatment, but because he was we had indicated a promise to them, they forego that, and he went on to a regular bone marrow waiting list. But unfortunately,
Hmm.
he took a turn for the worst.
I hated July. July and June. June, no, I hated June. June was the worst month of this year for me so far.
Yeah. Well,
Because a lot to get done, I haven't got done. I have a
well,
lot of setbacks.
you probably have. Well, I mean, think about it. You have many winners that you need to be able to bring into your fold and get them paid out. That must be exciting.
Yeah, I have like two more people that are pending to be delivered, just like you, but they're halfway through their process already, so
Can you show me their
that's
first
a good
name? You
part.
don't have to give me. You don't have to give me their last name. What's their first names?
You need their first name?
Yeah, I just like to know their first name.
Why do you need their first name?
I I shared secrets with you. I don't need their last name. Just tell me their first name. Like, is one of his name
Oh, you want to
Nancy?
know?
Is one named Nancy or
One
Barry?
one is Robert, and
Robert?
one is Jerry. Yeah, Robert and Jerry.
Robert and Jerry. Okay. Well, that's wonderful.
I don't hide anything from you, sweetheart. So you don't think I would share secrets with you?
Well, no, that's something like that you do need to hide, but the first names are okay. I wasn't saying that you were hiding anything. I was just saying, in my mind, I now think, wow, there's going to be a Robert and a Jerry who, like me, will hear the good news of winning money and jump up and down, get excited, things like that.
You were like that?
I was excited when I found out I was going to win that money,
Oh.
but I'm no longer needing it. I mean, no longer, I mean, the prize money as it stands is peanuts compared to what I'm worth today. So I really don't need it.
Understand. So we'll just have to pick a charity organization and have it donated to them. But I don't have one on point at the moment.
Well, just take your time. I'm sure there's no hurry.
So will you stop calling me and stop talking to me regarding you don't want the prize anymore?
Well, I don't really have a need for the prize, and unless, okay, I'll tell you what. If we still want to pursue the prize, what I could do is go ahead and do what's necessary to get it, and then I'll just take that money and donate it. How does that sound?
Well, you could do it that way because
Or wait a
based
minute,
on what is it,
is there a way I can transfer the prize to my brother?
Ray?
Yeah, I'm sure he would want it.
Yeah, you could. You remember he was a beneficiary, and you had me take him off it.
Well, let's do this. He was kind of bummed that I got most of the inheritance, but Ray being Ray, um, I'm sure he would love to take part in that. I would. You want me to text him and have him call you?
Yeah, you can do that, but I had taken him off the beneficiary list, like
Let's
you
put it.
said. But
Let's put him back on, and then I'm texting him right now. This will perk him up. Yeah, there, I sent it.
I call him, but I can't get a hold of him.
Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be back at his hotel. Oh, he just said, wow. He said, yeah, I'll call. He says he's going to call you.
All right. Just be careful with your new lover that you find. All right.
Oh, I'll
And
be careful. I'll be careful.
um, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'll be here.
Okay, that's so sweet. You've been a very, very sweet man. You really have been.
I just need to meet you to embrace my true colors to you, so you see what type of person I am. Because I guess you have a doubt in me now about everything.
Well, I have to say that, granted, you were under duress when you got into the wreck, so it was probably really hard for you to articulate the wreck with a clean straight of mind. So I got to give that to you. But it's just ironic that we were so close to coming out. You were so close.
Hmm.
Okay, honey. He said he's gonna call you from his Seattle phone. I gave that back to him at the party.
Oh, you did? So
Yeah.
what numbers do you have now?
I'm keeping this number because it's for historical, but you're gonna get a call from Ray's phone. You probably have it already, don't you? It's the one that ends in
So
3771.
yeah, I have that number.
Okay. Yeah, he says he wants to call you right now.
All right, so I'll talk to you later. All right.
Okay. Take care of
Congrats.
yourself. Take care of yourself.
I will, but I'm really sad that you ditched me for this guy.
Well, you never know, honey. Just don't get married to anybody. Maybe Barry will blow it. I might become available again. You never know.
You said you're getting married on Monday. That's like a couple days away.
Honey, whenever there's lots of money, the worst in people come out. So we'll see.
But I want you to know. That's why I say be careful. But just I'll talk to Ray and see what Ray's up to, and I'll get
Okay.
back to you. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay. Now I switch over to Ray.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. How's it going, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Phew, man, last night's party was. I wish you would have been there, bro. I could have used you. I could have
know.
used you.
I heard your bomb was something else, man.
Holy crap. They were not expecting that shit. I literally had behind one of the big trucks in the trucking company nearby, there was a big Goodyear blimp that I had set up, and we had been pumping the antimatter into that balloon for over 2 days to get the balloon up, and then as the festivities continued, remember? Did you see Star Wars? The what was it called? Rogue Squadron, Rogue One, when the Death
No.
Star was like looming because it was the first time the Death Star was coming into the view of the planet. Anyways, in that movie, they were building the Death Star and they were going to do their first test, and so the Death Star was like going above the horizon of this innocent little planet. Okay, that's what it looked like when people at first we were on the festive, we were dancing around. This was after we did that bastard of my father gave me like $73, but this was after that. The bands were playing. We had everybody was getting drunk, and then someone said, "What the hell is that?" And everybody kind of looked, and I was like trying to keep from laughing, and it was like looming above the trucks, and then it became bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was so big we had to have fans on it. And I had one of my lab boys. He came down from Seattle, was remote controlling it to get it to go above the lake, and that thing was big, and everybody was like, "going, what is a Goodyear blimp doing above Bear Lake?" And then my Susan goes, "Where's Ray?" And then all of a sudden, everybody goes, "Where's Ray?" And everybody in a family that knows me was saying, "Where'd Ray go?" And I was up on top of the truck, and I was holding the cell phone that I was going to use to detonate it. It was so cool.
Oh, you use a cell phone to detonate it?
Well, yeah, the things I had a remote trigger, so I sat up there, and I said, "You guys are nothing but a bunch of punk ass sons of bitches." And I went beep beep beep, and it didn't blow up. I was like going, oh shit, something's wrong. And Eddie, one of the lab coat guys, said, dude, I had to change the code because there was some guy had infiltrated and wanted to do it. So I said, what's the code, damn it? This is embarrassing me. He goes, it's 673. And I said, okay, I double say that. You guys are a bunch of sorry sons of bitches. 673. All I could say is it happened in slow-mo, dude. The electricity channeled up the wire, and it went whoom so loud. It was a big white ice blue fireball that looked like the Big Bang but backwards. It just slammed into each other and then it went whoom. All the trees over. Boats were being tumbled over into the lake. People were holding onto their hats and being blown off their feet. Hella cool.
So, bro, how did you get $73? What happened?
I don't know. I can't. What am I going to do? Go find where we poured my dad's remains into the earth and talk to him? Susan's the one who made out like a bandit. I don't know why my dad liked her so much. Heather, she got billed. My dad left her a bill for a piece of china she broke when she was like 11 years old. She was pissed.
Really? And how much
Yeah.
was the bill?
$67 bill. I was like, serves you right, Heather. She goes, that ain't fair. And I go, yes, it is. Yes, it is, because you're a dumb hippie. You dumb hippie. Go back to California. And Robert, he's all chick. I don't care. My life ain't gonna change. I get Robert, you didn't get shit. He got like $10.83.
Wow.
I got $78. I got $78. I said, thanks, Pops.
Well, what did Susan get?
4.2. It's so much money. She's fat. 4.26 billion. It's crazy.
Yeah, because she told him you don't need this money anymore.
Yeah, I know. And I asked her, I go, you talk to that James because I'm interested in it. I mean, come on. I mean, I got to pay for you know how much I have to pay for damages on the explosion alone?
Yeah, that must have taken some money.
Yeah, the insurance I had to pay was high. I'm constantly getting hammered by requests from Russia, Ukraine. I had a North Korean text me. They want my antimatter bomb is what they want. I ain't gonna sell it to them. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist, bro.
Oh, she said you wanted to continue with the prize.
Yeah. No,
she's
how much is it? I forgot. How much money is it?
It's $7.8 million.
Oh, dude, yeah, I can handle that. I would actually put in one more semester at college, and then I would just let my assistant take over, and I might relocate to, I don't know, where would I go? I'm kind of tired of Seattle.
But
there's this one of my high school buds is in Arizona. His name's Fred. He's real nutty about cars. I might go hang out with Fred in Arizona.
But she has listed you as a beneficiary from the prize. Because,
cool.
Yeah, but she said I should add you back. But there was an issue. Your social security number that you gave to me wasn't correct. Why was that?
How can it not be correct?
Pardon me?
I don't understand how it couldn't be correct. What's wrong with it?
Let me just pull up your information here. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Your dad is an evil man.
My dad wasn't evil. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he left you $73, man.
Oh, no, I don't even really know the reason for it. I didn't really get to know my dad too much. I mean, like I said, he was always off doing his farming thing. He made me do a lot of pulling lots of weeds. I wasn't really thrilled about it.
Just a second. I'm coming up with your information here.
Okay. Give me the last four that I gave you.
It's loading up.
Did I
So when are
text
you
you?
going back? Yeah.
Did I text you that stuff? 'Cause I can look at my text messages.
Yes, you texted it to me.
Let me see what I can find. Oh, it's not going to show. Okay. Looks like when I reset my account, all my text messages were lost. Um,
All right. I'm just waiting on the system to load. Just a second. All right.
okay. Okay.
I was asking, when are you going back to Seattle?
Well, school doesn't start up until late August, so I'm just going to hang out in Salt Lake for another month and a half or so.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy the bitches.
Oh yeah, you know those two that I had, they turned out they came down with COVID, so I had to stop seeing them. They were sweet though. They were sweet little honeys. Sandy. Sandy was the
Enjoy
best.
these short. All right. Should be show up right now as we
Okay.
speak. All right,
Yeah,
here it
this
is.
guy keeps good notes.
That's the wire transfer receipt. All right, verify your social security number with me.
What's that?
Can you verify your social security number?
Yeah, 39609898.
3960-9898.
No, 391609898.
When was this social security number issued to you? Because when I
March.
submitted to the IRS, it's saying
That
that
was
it's incorrect.
well, March 3, 1969, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
In Green Bay, Wisconsin, and this is
That's
the
where
social security number.
That's
you
where it
have
was
been using?
issued. That was issued in Wisconsin.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking
Because
right at it.
I submitted over to the IRS, and they didn't find any records matching with your ID with that social security number. So that's why I was a bit curious.
Well, let me go over to. I
Can
have
you,
a
do you have your social security card with you?
no. That's somewhere in Seattle in my office, locked in a safe. Well, I don't carry that around with me for obvious reasons. Um, okay, there's a site that verifies social security numbers. Let me see what mine reads.
What is the name of the site?
It's www.ssn-verify.com. I can send you the screenshot. It says Wisconsin.
Yeah, email it to me.
Okay, yeah.
Or you can send it.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of it too.
All right. Yeah, so I can add it to your file here.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. So
How is your mom doing?
She's getting better. She did have that fall, but they got her back into the retirement center. Thank God.
She's off. She's off the ventilator.
Yep. I visit her every other day. She wanted to go to the party, but we wouldn't let her. She's kind of a feisty old lady. Okay, so I'm going to send you a screenshot.
So she didn't get anything out of the inheritance?
Well, she got hers early. When he died, she got an immediate payout that was barely enough to get us by. But as you recall, I discovered several suitcases under the tree. Remember? I think I told you.
Mm-hmm.
So that outweighed anything she would have gotten. They had they held the bulk of his estate up until yesterday. Excuse me, something caught in my throat.
Yeah, you wish you would have taken those suitcases and run off.
Well, no, what she did, she met this tax accountant guy who helped her. He helped her invest it so that the IRS couldn't find it. So she wasn't like super rich or anything, but she was comfortable. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to send you a screenshot so you can see it fully. File, save as. How are you doing, by the way, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's
I'm
good
doing
to hear.
good.
Yeah, I'd love to get that hands on that. I would love to get my hands on that prize money. If I'm a beneficiary, why not?
Yeah,
That'd give me
it's
early retirement.
surprising, Susan. Well, you never know what was gonna. She didn't know what was gonna happen, so.
She hooked up with this dude named Barry. She's known him since they were in high school. He's okay. He ain't
Yeah.
nothing like you, though. What did you do? Did you like maybe you need to like bully up and say you're my honey, Susan. Don't hang with that Barry dude. Did you do that?
I'm telling her, man, when she told me about him, and I was so hurt, about everything. I was like, wow, you ditched
Well,
me. She was like, yeah, I'm getting married to him on Monday. I was like, already? It's crazy.
oh, she's gonna marry him on Monday. I'm gonna stand up to that. I don't want she between her and my brother and oh, what happened to this? Hold on. I lost track of thought. Of my siblings, Susan's my favorite because she's the most stable. I don't understand
Yeah,
why she'd go off and get married. I mean, granted, she went to high school with the guy, but that's not like a free ticket to getting married.
she went to high school with him. She told me he was like in his 60s.
Or what?
He said he was in his 60s.
Well, she met him when she was in high school. Um, he was a teacher at at her high school.
Oh,
So I I've always thought it was kind of sick, but she can do what she wants.
yeah, but she gave up on me so quick, man.
Okay,
She,
let me. Well, that's what you need to stand up. I mean, you kind of dropped the ball when you got into your accident. It didn't help that what the way you were telling it to her sounded like you were trying to hide something.
I was just in shock, bro, and I didn't want to get caught up in an investigation that, uh, because someone died, you know. So I was trying to take myself out of it the best way as possible. But she was like an investigator, man.
Okay, I'm trying to do an image here.
But I tell her not to fall for these people, because you know, when you have money, a lot of people come around that are not true, that are not genuine. I didn't want her for her money or anything like that, you know. Uh, I just, I just enjoy talking to your sister, and she's a good lady. I can say that. But
I think so.
I should talk to you about this, but to see if you would claim it on behalf of yourself now, because she doesn't want to be a part of it anymore.
Okay, this stupid phone won't let me send a text. Could I let me um let me send it with my other phone?
You want to email it to me?
I have another phone. I'm gonna send it from my other phone that I have.
Yes, do that.
There we go.
So, are you
And
still locked in that truck? Um, will you be able to make the payment for the taxes and stuff like that,
I
or
have to.
they'll still?
I do have to tie up some loose ends with Seattle, but I'm no longer bound by any type of traffic or kind of control. Um, let me see here. There it is. Okay, I can send it to you now. What? Let's see. Okay, I just sent you a screenshot from the SSN Verify. It shows I was born in Wisconsin, 19.
Check. You sent it by text message?
Yeah, I just sent it to you. 1969, and doesn't get any clearer than that.
Let me see. Got it.
Okay, so now that we're coming down to the nitty gritty, I would have to fulfill the $45,000 tax requirement, right?
Yes, that
Okay.
Susan was required
Okay. How do I get it to you?
to. You will send it just the same as you were trying. That's why I'm asking if there's a restriction on you or
Well,
anything.
I do know the previous attempts made by both Susan and myself, those are just automatically blocked because that's done at the state level and they'll probably be freed up in 90 days.
Hmm.
But
But I could always provide you with a different merchant. You just have to let me know when you can do it, and I'll have it forwarded to you.
okay, yeah, let's do this then. Trying to think of the best way. How about we deal with this tomorrow? All I got to do is get. Do you want me to get cash or do you want me to do the certified check?
How about a wire transfer?
Um,
You tried it. You tried it twice, but it didn't go through,
right. As long as
right?
it's a new party, then there shouldn't be any trouble.
Okay.
So
All
it's
right.
the same. It's the same rules. I just need their first name, last name, their mailing address, routing number, and account number. I can then set them up and send a wire. I can have it sent out as soon as. Well, if you send it to me now, I can. Or as soon as you send it, I'll just log into my bank and set it up and send it. And then if I do
Yeah.
it,
Were you trying to send it from your account or Susan account the first time?
I was trying to send it from mine, but I had the same restrictions.
But that restriction is lifted right now, right?
No, the okay. When Susan was trying to do all those, the restrictions reflected on all four of our banks. So it was like a global blockage between us kids. Now that we're broken free from that, any new things that come out won't be blocked and I should be able to send it.
Okay, I understand. All right, so I'll get a merchant banker and I'll hook you up and have it sent to you as soon as
Cool.
possible.
Right on, bro. Yeah, we'll be back in the hot seat as the bros, man. Play Ray and James the Gigolo. Oh yeah.
Your sis kicked me off the train, man.
Well, I'm gonna pick you up and put you on the train, buddy. I'm gonna get you down here. You're gonna be in the seat of my Stingray, and we gonna go get some bitches, bro. Yeah.
No, I want That's what it is.
I will be careful about parading that fresh meat around my sis, just in case Mr. Barry drops the ball. You can hook right in and grab her again. You never know.
You said Barry's an FBI agent. Do you know anything about that?
Oh yeah, I know, it's crazy. I, uh, we had after the party, we went out and had a late dinner, and we sat down, and Barry went into all this. I guess I can tell you. He said it's classified stuff, but I guess he's the dude behind cracking those. I guess there's guys from Jamaica. They were doing these lottery scams on elderly people on the East Coast. I was like, dude, really? How boring is that? He goes, no, it's not. That's all but boring. He goes, we got going now, and he goes, no, don't say this to anybody. I'm like going, you're talking to Play Ray. He says, we're getting ready to infiltrate the whole damn country. I said, what? I said, damn, because I was going to go take a vacation in Jamaica. I'm not going. he goes, I wouldn't step foot there. He says, it's going to get pretty tight.
What,
And I said,
what are they planning on doing when they say that? They're going to take over the country or something?
well, they're not going to take over the country. I guess they've been setting up intel over there for the last 4 months. He said they have like over 80 agents that are sneaking around up there. I basically said, what are you going to do? Go to war with Jamaica? They can't do that. I go, that's where Bob Marley's from. And he goes, no, dude, this is not Jamaica we're at war with. We're at war with these warlord-like criminal pissant wannabe bastards that run lottery scams. And I said, that's crazy. He said, so what we're doing, it's a blanket of, they just said, we're going in with a very light filter. If the persons they see can't prove they work anywhere, they get thrown in a truck, and they're going to be carted off to some prison close to Abu, kind of like Abu Ghraib in Cuba. And I was like, that sounds a little. I go, that seems unfair. And he goes, no, they They get a trial, but they're all going to be tried at the same time. So if one of them is guilty, the whole lot will be guilty. I
Wow.
was like, holy crap. I go, so just because someone's unemployed, you're going to take them off the street? He said, no, we have a follow-up after we get the intel out of them. If they don't have any intel and we can prove that they weren't doing anything, we'll send them back to, I think they called it Kingston. I'm not familiar with Jamaica.
Kingston, that's the capital.
Oh, it's the capital. Okay, I didn't know that. He just said it's gonna scare the living daylights out of any unemployed Jamaican male mostly. I'm like, you're gonna pick on just the guys? You're not gonna pick up the women? And he goes, no, they're mostly men that do this. And I said, okay, wow. He goes, you want to come? I go, no. He goes, you don't want to be there. He goes, you don't want to be there anyways. It's not going to be pretty. I said, holy crap. I go, so you're just going to go and round these guys just because they don't have a job? And he goes, well, we're going to give them a chance to prove they have a job. And if they don't, we're just going to lace them up with those plastic straps and throw them in a truck. I go, how many are you going to get? And he goes, as many as it takes. I'm like, Susan, I go, you're hooking up with this guy? And she goes, I'm not doing it because of that, honey. I'm doing it because I know him really well. I go, okay, well, have at it, Barry. Go get them Jamaicans. I go, I'm sure not all of them are guilty. And he goes, no, but what? He goes, it'll eventually show. I guess they're going to do some kind of waterboarding. I don't know very much about waterboarding, but I heard it's pretty bad.
What's waterboarding?
Waterboarding's where they lay you down on a stiff board, usually with your head hanging over the edge. They then stick a towel that's moist over your face, and they pour water on top of you. It gives you the sensation of suffocating. It's very, very excruciating. And what's really interesting, I mean, if you look it on YouTube, it doesn't look like it's really hurting a person. The problem is your instincts trigger your amygdala, and it makes you have massive flight or fright. That's what it does. It's considered a torture. I've heard people actually admit to doing things they didn't do because it's so bad. It gives you the sensation of drowning. It's a very bad feeling, I'm sure. So I don't know. I said, you're not going to give them any chance to speak up about what they did. And they said, yeah, we're going to treat them fair. But I figure if they're unemployed, but they're dressed kind of well, or if they have guns and they have drugs, they had to get them from somewhere. That's all the evidence we need. We'll just strap them up, throw them into a wagon, and have them for 3 months. If they prove themselves, we'll send them back to Jamaica. But he goes, rest assured, they will never become a lottery scammer if they aren't one.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
And I asked Susan if she's going to Jamaica with him. She said she don't know.
Oh, well,
said,
he asked us if we'd like to go. I said, hell no. And Susan said, she ain't going to go to Jamaica. So, I'm like, why would we want to witness the abusive roundup of unemployed men? I can't handle the thought. Sure, many of them are criminals, but I don't know. Do you know about the Abu Ghraib prison? What happened when they rounded up those prisoners and what happened? It was horrible.
Like the martial arts, you know?
No. Though I'm sure it's not going to be as bad, but they practically tortured many of them into admitting that they were terrorists when they really weren't. Some say some of the Abu Ghraib people who were finally released went back so petrified that they could not reintegrate into their society. It was that bad. Right. And I said, why would you do that to Jamaica? And then he goes, no, you don't. He goes, it's not all of Jamaica. It's only the seedy side of Jamaica. He goes, it's okay. Well, that's in a land I don't understand. More power to you, Barry. And he goes, yeah, we're gonna crunch some Jamaican balls and we're gonna make them burn. And I'm like, dude, you must not like Jamaicans. He says, well, it just so happens my grandmother, or well, not my grandmother, but one of his purveyors, his friends, their grandmother was a victim of the lottery scam. They weren't kidding when
Oh
they
my
took
God.
that. They weren't kidding when they took that out. I don't know if you read about it, but it was infiltrated by U.S. forces masquerading to take that circuit down. And it was then that they decided they would put money in it and do Operation. He called it. It basically meant it was in a different called patois. I don't know the language, but he said they named it after the American equivalent of balls in a vice in patois. I'm like, balls in a vice? Holy crap. You claimed it Operation Balls in a Vice? I don't, like, damn, you must really hate those Jamaican criminals.
Where is it? Is it on YouTube?
No, the operations that they're doing, the operation they're doing is top secret. That's why I'm kind of whispering it to you. I would not want to
Okay.
live in Jamaica. I would not want to be an unemployed dude living on the seedy side of Jamaica right now. Whoever's there, they're gonna regret being there. They're gonna regret it. But we're cool, man.
So
We're
he's
bros. What?
yeah. He's working alone, or he's working with he has a team that he works with.
Yeah, he actually showed us pictures of the implants there. I mean, they actually have people on their team that look like they're from Jamaica, but they worked for the CIA and the FBI and this interagency they're doing. So I got to see their team before they deployed. It was a nice little picture. They're dressed plainly,
Oh, so
but
he's deployed already?
the plants are already there. They're they're they've been there for, he said, I think like 4 months. The operation's coming to a head in about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it because some people, there was already protests in some layers, but it looks like it's a military operation. But it's really, I don't know, an operation balls in a vice. Do they have like a? Let me look at that up. Toys to English. Oh, here it is. Here. Standard English to Jamaican. So I say balls in a vice. Okay, so that's okay. This translates to balls in a vice. That doesn't sound comfortable at all.
Mhm.
Balls in a vice.
Well, sounds painful.
Yeah. Them American forces come up with the craziest names. Ah, well, dude, I wouldn't. I don't even why. That's why I think come Monday, Susan's probably not going to stay with this dude because he's got this fixation on payback to those dread. Have you ever heard of the lottery scammers in Jamaica?
Yeah, I saw it on news.
Yeah, the
Sometimes,
United
yeah.
States was behind them. The United States took them out. It was done in such a way, it looked like it was an infiltration from the inside, but the United States was behind it. I'm just looking it up. Lottery scam in Jamaica busted. Yeah, see, they had some Jamaican nationals sent to prison. 4 of them. Wow, they did bust some nuts there. I didn't realize it was such a big issue.
Yeah, we have that issue with our company also. People
Oh, you do?
pretending to be from Publishers Clearinghouse and they're not. And
Oh,
but
that's
these people are
seriously?
mostly from they're from India and these other foreign countries. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's interesting. How do you guys fight that off? I mean, when people call you and they're like,
Well, we use the Federal Trade Commission and the Better Business Bureau to
"So
authorize.
India? Why would
No, we
India do
use it.
this?"
No, there's a lot of scammers in India. There's a lot of call centers. There's a lot of
Okay. Well, no, I kind of know what you mean. Sometimes I get these emails that say stuff was ordered on my Amazon.
have
What? You're starting to break up a little bit.
Are you there?
Yeah, now you're better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was losing you. Yeah, no, that's interesting that India does Publishers Clearinghouse. Wow.
No, no, not really Publishers Clearinghouse. They run a lot of scams out of India. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. Like I said, I had every now and then I get an Amazon email, and I've tried calling them, and the person who's on the other end is in India. I just tell them, you guys are a bunch
Yeah,
of bozo. You're just a bozo pretending to be from Amazon. I just say, goodbye, bozo. Yeah. But you said there were PCH scams. Where are those coming from?
mostly we're not sure. We can. They normally do the investigation. The FBI normally do their investigation.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it's hard to locate these people.
Yeah, that's a shame. Now what Barry's getting into is the aftermath of lottery. There was a um there was a big what was it? It was I don't it was a big news story that came out about a month ago. It outlined Jamaica as a whole, and it was an op-ed saying, "Why are we letting them get away with it?" And I think that's what stirred Congress up to get the budget necessary to do this secret invasion. Um, the problem with Jamaica is we consider Jamaica to be somewhat of an ally, um,
Mhm.
and we can't just simply flex our muscles and our 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 enforcement arm on Jamaica. Jamaica's beautiful. I'd be tempted to go just to go to the beaches, but not with what's going to happen. Um, apparently, there's a dark side, and that's what they're going after.
Oh, well,
I
I
would
wish
not.
Barry all the luck.
Yeah, I told him. I said I'm not comfortable with you guys rounding up just people that are unemployed because that's not proof that they're scammers. And he said, no, it'll work itself out. I said, what do you mean, justice? And he said, yeah. I said, but until that happens, it's balls in a vice. And he said, yeah, balls in a vice. So I don't know. Yeah.
See, I
Anyways,
just hate that he took away my lady.
well, I would just stay with me. Of course, we'll catch Susan when she's off guard. If I don't know, I know my sister. If if Barry turns out to be doing what he's doing, I just might have a chat with my sis and say, "Are you sure you want to be dating a dude that's going to be taking all these Jamaican unemployed dudes in a vice and putting them into a prison and waterboarding them? She might actually change her mind.
Okay, that's what she just said to me, too. She might change her mind, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and impress her with it. I say, sis, this Barry dude's getting ready to round up thousands of unemployed Jamaican men and subjecting them to torture. Are you sure you want to date this guy? I'm sure she'll change her mind. Okay, bro. I'm
All
getting
right, bro.
hungry. I gotta
I'm
get some
gonna
food.
sum up a merchant banker for you, so tomorrow I can forward it to you, and you can have this process done. All right?
Okay, cool. I'm all for
All
that.
right. You have a good.
Okay, man. Talk at you later. So glad to hear
All
from
right.
you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Glad to hear you too.
Oh wow, I don't know how much I affected him. I hope I got him a little bit worried at least. Um, yeah. Now what's interesting, the lottery breakup really did happen. It was a big issue. If you just Google, he sounded like he peed himself.
Hi, honey.
I see that.
How you going? How you doing?
I've
Did
talked
you
with her.
did you talk to Ray?
Yeah, I did.
How did it go?
Oh, everything is all set. He verified his social security number and stuff, so
Oh, good.
just waiting on him to. He's waiting on me to get a new merchant banker so he can cover the taxes.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, and to be honest, if Ray has any trouble, I told him I'd be willing to front him the money, so there should be no trouble.
Okay.
Okay,
How
see
is
if I
your
can.
evening going?
Pretty good. I just had my first fight with Barry of all people. I don't know why.
You have your first fight with Barry?
Not really a fight, an argument.
Okay. Mm.
No, he was sending me text images of operation that he's doing, and he says Jamaica, and I'm like, going, I don't really want to talk about that. And he goes, no, honey, it's my life. And I said, oh. And then it weighed on me. He didn't tell me he was going to be um, rounding them up by the hundreds, maybe even 1,000. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it until he got pissy with me. And I told him to just do his man military talk on his own. So,
What he's doing is crazy. Running up by the balls. It's
by the
crazy.
balls. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean balls?
That's the name of the operation
What operation?
that he's doing.
Okay, he didn't tell me that much. Oh, you mean we had a discussion this morning, but it kind of went over my head. What exactly did Ray tell you?
Nothing. He just said that they're doing some operation in Jamaica. Just nothing much.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, for some reason, Barry gets very upset when people talk to him about Jamaica. He really wants to in his words, sock it to them.
So he was with you last night, and he's in Jamaica now. That's what you're saying?
No, he does. He's too old to do stuff like that. He's more of an operative. He says he has somewhere along the lines of 80 to 100 direct reports that are on the ground right now.
Oh.
Yeah, he just, Barry gets really, really serious when he talked about it, and that's part of the thing about Barry that I don't like is he seems to be really, really into whatever it is he's gonna do. So
Oh, you say you know him a long time, so
yeah, he was my
I should.
history teacher in high school. He's a very handsome man.
He's a very handsome man.
Yes, he is very debonair.
Mm. Oh.
I guess
Well, I
he's like
just hope you. I'm
he,
I'm not happy with what happened, but being as it's someone you know a very long time,
well, it's not
I'll
so
leave.
much that what surprised me was what he's in special forces. He runs special forces. And I guess he's trying to flex it at me. I said, honey, you don't tell me that. That doesn't make me like you better. And he goes, well, it's something I have to disclose to you. And I'm like, okay. So I just let him talk. But I still, got my heart still crushed for him.
Okay. All right. I don't know how I will sleep with that tonight, but I guess I'll have to do it. Uh,
Well, you can always call. I'm always open to talk. I'm not really doing much with Barry this weekend. That's why I told you Monday is when I get to have my special day with him.
you sure you want to get married on Monday?
I'm very sure, but he's so busy this weekend doing his operation that we had to put the plans off till Monday.
Mm. Okay. But
Well, that's why he wanted me to go to Jamaica because he wanted to get married there. And I said, "So you're going to Jamaica?" And he said, "No, honey, I don't know Jamaica very well." He's going to go to one of the areas of Jamaica so he can observe the big operation they're doing. He wanted to get married there. I said, "Why can't we just get married on Monday when you get it done?" And he goes, "Okay, I'll be back on Monday, hopefully, and then we can get married."
so where is he now?
He's at the state capitol building, meeting with with agents.
Oh, okay.
He says I
Okay.
couldn't bother him. He's going to be with Intel Ops and some pretty high-end government officials. So I said, okay, you go do your Barry thing. And he said, okay, I'll see you on Monday.
Alrighty. I wish you all the best on Monday.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a little relaxing weekend and play with my kitty and try to make plans on
So
how I'm going to train Penny to
can
take my place at work.
I call you anytime?
Yeah, you can call.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, honey. I'm going to eat some dinner. I haven't had any dinner yet.
Alright. You have a good night.
You too. Night night.
Alright. Bye. Love you.
Bye bye.
Mwah.
Ma, bye bye.
Bye bye. You don't love me anymore?
Well, not with what I got going on with Barry, but maybe, I don't know. To be honest,
Okay.
I'm kind of scared of Barry, to be honest, but I want to give him a chance.
Alright, but you can't be with someone you're scared of.
Well, he just basically left with me, honey, I'm going to make a big, huge, successful raid this weekend. let that be gone. I'll come back and we can get married in one of the churches. And I said, okay, see you on Monday. But if he comes back and he tells me that he's disrupted a lot of lives in what he's doing in Jamaica, I might just tell him that I'm not interested. I don't know yet. I'm kind of torn by this.
All right. You have a good weekend.
You too, babe.
I'll be missing you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ah, jeez.
Okay, I think I'm done.